Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got a Corgi Toys, a Unimog dump truck. And as you watch this go round and have a look at the state of it, I'd just like to welcome any new subscribers. Welcome aboard, thank you very much. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks for being here and sticking with me. We'll get it out in a minute. Right, as you can see, she's had a bit of an hard life, this one. It's in the yellow and the blue. But as far as I can make out, it's complete. So, let's get it on the bench and have a good look at it. Here we are then. Let's have a look at this. Corgi Toys Unimog 108, I think it is 408. I need to put my other ones on. Here we go. Let's have a look, see what we've got on here now. Yeah, made in Great Britain. 406, sorry. So it's a Corgi Unimog 406. Solid tyres, plastic hubs, plastic tow bar. Windscreen's filthy, but it looks like it's got hasn't got any cracks in it. Got the Mercedes logo on the front. Looks like some sort of metallic blue, and it's got a spring on there. Look, so you can just gently put it down to a point of there, and then it will just. So we've got a spring there, the arm there. Okay, and it's obviously a generic chassis because it's got that there for the swan neck, which I've got this and the swan neck to go with it. Not this particular one, but I've got another one. Got a spare wheel in there, which is handy. It's got a pin in the back there, if you can see. Let me just get it there. There's a pin there. That stops it going back any further than there. Alright. Posts. Two at the front. Two at the back. Two back ones are quite chunky. The ones at the front aren't. So I think with this one I might just burr these, because they're actually sunken into the plastic, because this is a plastic base. So I might just give them a quick dose with a burr. I don't risk lifting it up because it will probably crack across there. The back ones I'll probably give them a quick drill. And looks to me like there's another rivet or post. Yeah, there is there, just there. That'll release the cab, I would say. This bit will release the chassis, and that bit I would say would release the cab. And then we've got some bit of prizing out to do there and at the bottom. And there isn't a pin. I'm not sure how. Oh yeah, I can see now. If you look up in there, you'll see. I think if you remove this pin here, this will probably come out. Right, anyway, we're procrastinating. That's the word of the day, procrastinating. So let's get on with it. Get the tools out, let's get on. Okay, right. I did use a drill in the end, with the smallest bit in the end, because I tried doing it. It was quite tough. So we haven't done any damage. Front ones, I've done them all three, except this one is going to just try and gently lift this one up. There you go. What you have to do is drill really slowly, because it's plastic. You don't want to go full on and you'll bust it. So that's the chassis off. There's all the wheels out. Okay, so what we're left with now. Right. Okay, we've got to drill this out. We're going to have to drill that out because I think that's the bottom. Yeah, if you look, that rivet there is holding this back in. See it rocking when you move it around here. So this has got to come off. That's held by that. That'll be the cab. So we'll just have to have a look, see what we can do. Let me. There is a hole in there, isn't there, somewhere? Just trying to work, get some drill bit. Let me change my drill bit a minute. Let me just change my drill bit. So I'll get a start on it. There we go. Usually we can't see. So you're going real slow. Just so I can get enough in there to get the bigger drill in to take the mushroom off. Let's have a little start there. I'll have to punch that. I was trying to avoid punching that. Thought I might be able to do it without it, but I'm not gonna. Sometimes I've got a little dent in them and you can get to it like that. So I'm just trying to hold it in place. Right, let's have a look. Right, that should be enough. Should have done that in the first place, you know, instead of being a plonker. Right, let's see what we've got then. Okay. Ah, sneaky. Sneaky, there's one more in there, look. Sneaky bugger. See, this back one's coming out. Sneaky little toe rag. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. quite enough, I don't think, just yet. I'm trying to get at least some of the pieces on. Can I be far off it now, Jimmy? Can I be far off it now? Okay, let's go up one then. Let's go up a drill size. So I'm showing you this to say that it's not always as straightforward. I picked this one to show you the drilling and stuff because I had a sneaky feeling, whoa, this wasn't going to be, I mean, how good would it got my own drill not sitting in the chuck properly. Just to show you that sometimes they can be a bit tricky. And not always everything as straightforward as it looks on video. There you go, she's out now. Right, so that's the cab section out. Drop that out. Drop the glass out. So that's we have that bit. The next bit is this bit here. Yeah, that still needs another bit in there, I think, to get that out. There you go. That's snapped off. Snapped out. So that's your other half of your chassis. There comes your spare wheel. There's your body. That's your tow hook. Right, so we're left with this. Okay. Let me just try something here. Pull this pin out. Okay. Take that spring out of there. Did you see that? Sorry, I didn't mean to get it out of shot. That was in there anyway. So take the spring out. It just leaves that and that. And then you can just pull that apart then. Okay. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's die cast. We could leave that in there. We could leave this in here and to tape it up afterwards or clean it up, because I don't know. Even though these are quite chunky here, you could end up breaking them, either going in or going out. Let's just put a little bit of gentle pressure just to see if it will come out. Nah, I don't think so. I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it for a swisket. What's this? I think that is die cast as well. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, these type of things, when they're in these pins here, if you're not careful, you'll end up breaking one of these or breaking the pin off the side. And you've got to say to yourself, is it worth it just for a bit of masking tape or a clean up with a wire wheel after you painted it? You know, these are things you've got to ask yourself. But if you're like me, you will muck about and try and get it out. And then if it breaks, you'll be saying to yourself, oh, you silly, so I should have left it where it was. Now I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it in. I haven't got any more spares of this. So if I make a balls up of it, that's it. Job's over, isn't it? There's not a lot of room for a mop to get a screw and tap in there. But that's all your parts anyway. Okay. So I just thought I'd show you how the drilling side of it, because I knew this one would have more than just a few rivets. Both standard back and front. So looking like, you know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 posts to do. Okay. I don't know whether these will pull off or not. They might. Don't think so. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. Look. So I can pull them off, clean them all up. Job's a good one. Here we are, out of the stripper. Come out quite nice to get your bits in camera shot. Yeah, not too bad. The this yellowy, off yellow, pale yellow base took a lot longer than the rest of it did, to be honest with you. It wasn't great. But this piece is the same yellow, it just fell off. So that was okay. This piece, the same. Didn't take long at all. The blue, yeah, it weren't. It got the majority of it off, I would say. So a bit of work with a wire brush and everything else. No damage done to that. And no damage done to, where is it? To this. So we're all good to go. So I need to mask these up before I paint them. Those two. Ultrasonic cleaner. Cleaned all the wheels up nicely. Look at that. A lot different than what they were when they went in. Nice and clean. Tyres are nice and clean. Just got to do the axles on there. Windscreen. Come out quite nice. I'll get a bit of a rub over with the cut and paste. Not a lot though. It's got to go in the floor cleaner yet and seal it all. Interior come up nice. And the base plate come up nice. So yeah, we're pretty much on track. So next step would be some primer. First of all, I want to see what I can screw and tap on here, or what I can drill before we go into paint. So I'm going to get it all around and think about what we're going to do. The best course of action. That one I can put a screw in that. Sorry, in that one. It's a fairly good sized post or a rivet, so that's not so bad. We can get away with that. But this one. So I'll keep going out of shot. Apologies for that. Yeah, this one will be different because there's just nothing hardly there. It's got that depth. So this bit, that'll probably get riveted. That'll probably get glued on there. So that'll be that bit. What else was there? There was this piece, wasn't there, I think? Yeah, this piece goes in somewhere. Can't remember where it goes now. I'll work it out in a minute. Work it out in a minute. Don't work it out in a minute. Yeah, that I want. What was there one in there? Because there was 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Work it out. Oh yeah, yeah. Then there was a base plate, weren't there? Yeah. Yeah. Then there was that. Yeah. So there might be enough to get a matchbox rivet in there, but it's very, very narrow. Well, I'll try. See what we can do. See what we can do. So it's going to be a mixture of either screws, normal rivets, or matchbox rivets. So get on with that. That's it then. We're out the paint shop. and we're all lacquered, and we've had a good 24 hours, if not more, to dry. Now I have changed one thing. I've painted this part black, yeah, because I looked on Google Images, a lot of these were black mud guards and black underframe, so I thought, yeah, I'll go with that. But the rest of it's the same. There's the metallic blue back end, the tip a bit, it's come out quite nice. So that's that bit. Got the interior over here. Now there wasn't, this is the cab. I've gone ahead, there wasn't much detail on here, so I've just painted in the line, the badge and the lights and the door handles. Some of these had the inside piece black and then the chrome badge and a couple of side bits. But to be honest with me, I'm making these videos in advance of my procedure with my eye. So when you watch this, I'll probably have it all sorted. But when I'm making a video, I'm trying to make them in advance so that if anything does go wrong, then you've got some videos to watch. Okay, so yeah, so I've done a bit of detailing on that. That's the middle section, which goes on there, and then the cab and everything else. So screws, got a screw in there, screw on the bottom of the cab there. Okay, rightio. So we're about to go. Next step then, let that bit of paint dry, and then we're on the assembly again. All right, it's that time again. It's the assembly time. Let's see what we can do here. First, okay, windscreen. Drop that in. Interior. That has to go next. Then we've got to put the chassis on. Make sure it's the right way round. Push that on tight. Make sure it's going in. Yep. And we've got to get some screws in. Here we go. This is where it starts getting tricky. It screws in. Yeah, if you can see an odd colour of light, I've got two LED lights above me. The trouble is, one of them has gone out, and I've replaced it, but I couldn't get a daylight bulb, so it's got a warm light bulb in it. That's one. Let's try and get the other one in. Turn it round. So we can balance that on there, shall we? This is going to be a tricky one because I've had to cut this screw right down. So this one is a little bit tricky because it's buried in the bottom there somewhere. So you have to hang on a minute while I get this in here. I know, faffing around with screws again, but hopefully we'll get it right. but I've had to put the screws in this one. There we go. Right, then we got to have this piece. These two pieces sit in there like so. I need to push this down at the back there. Make sure that goes right in. That's not strictly true because I forgot to put the spare in. That spare's got to sit in there, and then you can put this in. And make sure it's down tight. There you go, click. There we go, mess about with screws. Try and hold that in place. Yeah, okay. So I'll keep that tow bar in place as well. Oh, you little tosser. Just be patient. Should be something. Let's try it this way around. Put that in there first. Might make life a lot easier, eh? Should be easy to locate it. Should be easy to locate it. Let's just put that on there a minute. Try it with this hand. I'm naturally left-handed, so this is going to be a bit tricky for me. Come on, you little bugger. Come on, there you go. It's got it. Sorry about that. Yes, I undone it because it was going in cross-threaded. But there you go. Fast forward this bit if I were you, because it's not going so well. There we go, there we got it. There we got it. There you go, there you go. Right, next piece is this piece. Now these flaps here, you put them on like that across the T's, put your spring on, just hold your finger on that if you can, and then get those two together in there and she'll drop down. There it is. I'm just trying to think for a minute where the hole was. But this is here, isn't it? Stop it going too far. That's it. Could do come out a bit more if you like. That's it. So that's that. Wheels. Roughly the same. Make sure this is the right way round on there. And there comes the super duper glue. Right, I'm going to super duper this glue on here, and then we're all done, and then we'll get it on the magic, and we'll have a look. Because otherwise I've been too long messing about that screw to worry about putting these in. This is what we started with. Corgi toys, Unimog, dumper, play worn, lots of paint missing, filthy windscreen. Basically it's had a rough old life. So now I look at this. Let's see how it ended up. Have a look at this. Okay, we're all done. See if the old tipper works. Got some gravel on the back there. Up she goes. Oh, my finger all the way up. And that's got a spring loader. So there you go. It's all go. It's all go. It's got a bit of a spring in it. Look. There. So that's it. We're all done. So let's get it on the old magic and see what we're like. Here we have it then, all done and dusted. Another one bites the dust. Corgi Toys Unimog tipper. We've changed the colour of the actual chassis frame to black instead of the same as the body colour. And the rest of it is the same. Blue tipper, a yellow or pale yellow bodywork. Got a load of gravel on board, or railway chippings, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this was a nice one to do. Tipper works. So there you go, it's all done. Windscreen cleaned up. Just a few details on the front. Not too much. I didn't attempt to do the letter in the Unimog on it because it was too small for me at the moment to do that. Maybe at a later date. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Look forward to your comments on this one. Yeah, you're going to comment about the screws and everything else. But yeah, I don't do well with little tiny things like that. I do struggle with small stuff like that. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So apart from that, look forward to your comments. And I'll see you again next week with a new restoration. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, whatever you're doing. Life's too short to be miserable. So, bye for now. See you later.